I'm your host, 420 Jim. That it be. Hope everybody's doing good. I cut a lot of decals out today. I haven't got them all on, but I cut out the decals for both sides. And I got the crosses, the peace signs, and the pot leaves on the one side. I still got to put the hearts. The other side, I've got crosses, hearts, peace signs, and canvas leaves all to go on that. I'll show you in a minute here. I'm going to take me a can break. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Give a thumbs up. Say hi. Interact. Subscribe. Check it out. I'm going to show you what I've been doing today. I got one side almost decorated. And the thing is, I've already got all the decals cut for this side. I just haven't had a chance to put them on. But, yeah, there's this side. And you'll see a difference when we go on the other side. I haven't got the hearts on there yet. I put the crosses, the pot leaves, well, Japanese maple leaves is tick-knock those. But I started putting the smaller decorations on it. Looking good, eh? When people start signing it, and I put there's hearts that go on there too. But once I get the hearts on this side and everybody starts signing it and tagging it, it's going to look pretty damn good, I think. Leave your opinions in the comments, please. I still got the front and the back to decorate, but I don't know. I think that looks pretty good down through there. That ought to get some attention, huh? Now, I haven't cut the ones for the front and the back out yet, but I did cut out all the ones for this side. I just haven't stuck them on there yet. Like I say, it takes a while to cut all them decals out, and then you got to weed them and everything. Then you got to put the stick-on tape on them, the transfer tape, and trust me, that's a lot of work cutting them decals, making them, cutting them, and doing them all in one day. That's a lot of work. I'll show you what they look like here in a sec. Whew. A whole lot of work today. Here's the ones cut out for the other side. The crosses and the pot leaves and stuff, all in the different colors. So I got them all cut out today, and about half of them put on. Hey, Christian, how we doing? I've got a ways to March 1st to get her done, but the more I get done right now, the better. Because in just under 4 weeks, I'm going to have eye surgery again. And hopefully I'll get sight back and stuff in my right eye. And I'll be able to hit the road in March like I want to. Oh, I'm just doing very, very, very well. Hallelujah. My little fur baby and all, we do well, don't we? Mwah, mwah, mwah. This is the young one. This one's Lilu. Jack, he's the old man. He's the grouchy one. She's the lover. Huh. See, I'm the lover and he's the grouch. But it's okay. She's 3 and he's 14, so they deserve the Whoo, doggone. Busy putting all them decals on, cutting them out and putting them on and stuff. Really busy. But I want to get the sign, the decal cutter put away and all that stuff, you know. I can't do nothing when it's all over the place. So I got to get these decals made and put up so I can put the decal maker away and stuff, put it back up in storage. I normally don't have it out. Ain't that right, huh? And I miss my table space, huh? Woo! But I think it's coming along pretty good for just a couple of weeks out, you know. I only started with the paint job and everything less than a month ago. And I mean, that's from start to where we are now. Sanding it, washing it and all. Every bit of it's painted by brush. 99-cent throwaway brush and Rust-Oleum paint. Not bad for a hand-painted brush job, huh? The red, the yellow, the green, all of it's done by brush. When we get around on the side, now I want to remind you what the main thing's about. Now, everything works out March 1st. I'll be leaving here, headed to D.C. With a petition that you can sign today. The quicker you sign it, the better. But along the way, I'll be stopping and getting people to sign it. Here's your chance. Right here. Screenshot that. Click on, scan it, whatever. It takes you to my petition. No one belongs in jail for weed. This one is for elder abuse. Nobody needs elder abuse. Help me stop elder abuse. This one will take you to my Facebook page if you do Facebook. This will take you to YouTube. And if you'd like to help out with a little fuel or anything, there's my cash tag. Cash app. Remember, no one belongs in prison for weed. No one. I don't need that. No, nothing needs to be warmed up. Yeah, government sucks everywhere. I guess they suck in your country too. It's a God-given herb. They have no right to take it away from me. And nobody belongs in jail for it. Now they're making thousands and thousands of dollars every month off of it while they still keep people in jail. That's not right. Your country probably don't let people smoke it, but they you know, I mean, they're not letting people have it and keeping them in jail, are they? They're not letting you have it, so they keep you in jail for having it. But here, well, it just depends on where you're at as to whether you're going to go to jail for it or not. And that sucks. Well, what do you mean, what is the drive behind it? I'm pushing for mental and bullying for the elderly. And just think of it this way. I'm elderly. I wrote this petition because I've got a complaint and not one person will even take or listen to time to my complaint, and I'm elderly. So I would take it very personally if you had signed the elderly petition for me. I've done this one for 12 years for people. Well, 11. This one is kind of for me. Because yes, I'm elderly. And we don't have no damn help whatsoever when it comes to people that want to bully us or just, you know, mental abuse or anything else like that. So yeah, I'll proudly tell you about that. Elderly shouldn't have to go through that bullshit. And, you know, you always got a chance to read them before you sign them. You just pull them up. You can read it. You can see what it says. And if you agree with it, you can sign it. Anybody would like to help with the gas or the decorations this year, I'd appreciate anything. My Facebook, YouTube, which I'm just starting this year. One guy made a $20 donation, had me make that cross for him. 1 cross plus 3 nails equals forgiven. That was a nice $20 donation. I made him a nice decal. Elder abuse, cannabis. Oh, I hear you, man. No one, child or older, you know. And I'm at that. I don't look good in orange. You know what I mean? I'm at that I don't give a shit age. I mean, I'm really at that I don't give a shit age. But I don't look good in orange, if you know what I mean. So we elderly look to the law to help us out. That's why we pay the programs and stuff, the elder abuse program and stuff. But when they won't even listen to you, take a complaint or do a damn thing for you, well, what the hell? We can't handle things ourselves. That's not the right way to do it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. They need to reform these elder laws and stuff. Get off their ass and do something. We have laws against what these people are doing, but we don't have nobody that will uphold those laws. Hey, well, thank you. I'm going to try and keep up the good work best I can. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Garcia, how we doing? Whew. Oh, goodness sakes. Well, and I'm old school. I'm as old school comes. I still smoke the can. Yep. I'm in a legal state right now, but I don't carry paraphernalia and stuff. Just as easy to use a can. Oh, it's a Pacific case, and it's about me and all. And, you know, if they ever do investigate it, or anybody lifts a finger to do something about it, you will hear about it. You will hear about it. I guarantee you will hear about it. And the whole thing is getting someone to get off their ass and do something about it. Yeah. But, you know, I'm taking one petition up towards D.C. Why not take 2? You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm already making the trip to D.C. on the pot prisoner one. I mean, I've been coast to coast a few times. Like I say, this is 11 years doing this. But this time I'm going to have the elderly abuse petition with me. Maybe I'll get enough signatures on that to do something. Here's the funny thing about it. Let me show you the funny thing about it. You know why they don't give a shit about me and why they're not doing nothing? And you know why the people that abuse me tell me they're not doing nothing? They tell me that the law, that none of them will do nothing because of my name. What's up? Yeah, they tell me that the law enforcement and stuff won't do anything about elderly abuse and stuff because of my name. I don't count. That's exactly what they tell me. And, you know, this must be why. My name is 420 Jim, just like it says. That is my ID, my license. at my name, 420 Jim. I don't care if law enforcement don't like it or not, but that is my name. And they should do something for me like they're supposed to. Heck, the cops in Topeka changed the police report because they wouldn't write my legal name on it. They refused to write my legal name on a police report. That's how I get treated. Oh, the best herb I had the whole trip out come from a guy in Kentucky, of all places. I think it was Ashland, Kentucky, near the mountains. He said he lived up in the mountains and he grew his own, and he called it Kentucky bluegrass. And it was good. Now, don't get me wrong. Nowadays, we got some potent strains in the dispensary. Real potent. High dollar, but real potent. Pass you out. I don't like that. I miss the pot that used to give you the munchies and that used to give you cotton mouth. None of the pot does that no more. It's been so genetically modified that it's unreal. I would much rather have the weed of the 70s. Any day of the week, I'd rather have the weed of the 70s. There's times I'd rather have ragweed from back in the day. It's better than some of the stuff they sell in the dispensaries. And, you know, I got this one friend, he wants to hook me up all the time. I got great deals and all. Yeah, it's never, our seeds never touched the dirt. And I'm like, dude, that's the whole problem with me. Our creator made the perfect plant. And if you think you can take it and grow it in chemicals on rocks with liquid and whatnot, you're sorry, you can't do any better than the creator did. You know, and I see this in what I partake in. Give me the good old pot that comes out of the good old soil. Screw this chemically grown hydroponic. Yeah. I mean, I put up with it. That's all I can afford, you know, the hydroponic bullshit that they sell. That's all I can afford. But if I could afford something different, hell yeah. Ah. The hills of Indy. There you go. Yeah, after the 80s, the herb went down. Everybody started pulling the male plant so they didn't get seeds. And that was one of the biggest mistakes because nobody had seeds no more. But everybody wanted Sensimillion, pot without seeds. No, I haven't heard of Cheras. No, I haven't heard of that. I tell people if they want something stronger than pot, eat a mushroom. But always stay with what our creator made, not what man makes. Oh, it's like a hash? Oh, right on. Now I do their dabs, their wax, their vapes. Oh, I find them. But they're the genetically modified BS seeds that I don't care about. But I find them here and there. You know, but nothing like in the day. Back in the day, you took your ounce home, you put on your album cover, and you took your credit card out, and you cleaned the stems and seeds out. You'd have a line of seeds in the bottom of the baggie. But they made good planting. I've seen kratom. I've got a lot of people that take kratom. I don't need it, so I don't use it. The lady that first started it, that lives in New Mexico, she's got the red, the white, and the green and all. She processes it all. She's invited me to come out there and stay for a few days if I want. And see how that it's grown, and she processes it and everything. She heard about me years ago, and I heard about her, and I haven't come off the road long enough to go check it out. two things I'd love to try. I'd love to try DMT, and I'd love to try peyote. Yeah. Oh, I know some people got hooked on that kratom. They think they've got to have. She eats 13 capsules a day just to get going, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. What's up, Mr. Will Bird? What's up, buddy, 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 buddy? One of the few times you caught me on the YouTube. Hey, tell me how this is looking. I'll go out and show you what I did today. Ah! I put cannabis leaves, crosses, and peace signs. The only thing I got left is hearts on the other side. I didn't get to put them on this side yet because I'm tired and I run out of time. What do you think? I still have 10 or 11 hearts that go on here. What do you think? For now, that ought to be pretty good, huh? Hey, Bryson, how you doing? Glad to see you, my friend. What do you think of the new paint job? Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's going to get there. I've got all the decals cut out. The same amount that I have on this side, I cut out for the other side. That's what I did most of the day. So, now I didn't cut any for the back or the front because I was going to check and, you know, kind of count out how many I want for the back and the front. Mr. Bryson, we gotta be careful wherever we go in life. That's just it. Heck, we don't have to go nowhere and something can happen to us. You know what I mean? Look at all this crazy stuff going on in the world right now. Man, I hear these trucker stories of these truckers in the truck stops and guys getting knifed at the fuel island and all kinds of stuff. So, you know, you being a trucker and all, you need to be real careful out there too, brother. I mean, most people respect truck drivers and what they do. But there's a lot of people that don't give a shit. Like tow truck drivers, they love them until they need, when they love them. Until then, it's like, get the fuck out of my way. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't know what you mean warmed up at night. I'm in Arizona, and it's in the upper 70s during the day, and lately it's been, you know, like upper 50s at night or so. Yeah, I just run a little heater at night. I mean, this is an RV. It's a 1987 Winnebago Aladdin RV made by Winnebago. That's why I called it the Cannebago. It's insulated, you know, it's an RV. Later. Well, there's a time and a place for anything like that. Alcohol, cannabis, shrooms, whatever. I don't want a bunch of people walking around town zoning out on shrooms, and neither would you, you know. Um, if they had hangout places you go, like everybody thinks the Netherlands, so this, that, and the other, you can go do drugs. You can, but you can do them in this one park. And you can go in that park and do all the drugs you want, but you must be sober when you leave that park. You know? And a lot of people don't tell you that, you know? If it was places like that or whatnot, I mean, I don't think people need to be locked up for it. No victim, no crime plays in a lot of things, if you know what I mean. If I go eat a mushroom and I have a good time, whatever, and nobody, nothing happens to no one, then what did it hurt? You know, why would I go to prison for it or something? They got to get away from this victimless crimes, you know? No victim, no crime. That's why I say nobody belongs in jail for pot. There's no victim with pot. There's never been a victim with pot. The only pot victims is the people that's been arrested and imprisoned over cannabis. That's the only victims. Every American on the planet and in other countries are a victim, because had they not taken away, we would have had hemp fuel, hemp paper, hemp everything by now, like George Washington, Tom Jefferson wanted it. You know what I mean? Henry Ford made the hemp car that run on hemp fuel. Anything made of paper or plastic can be made of hemp. Everybody's wanting to, let's smoke pot, let's smoke pot, let's smoke pot. How about let's save the world with hemp? You know, during their pandemic, the number one thing that we ran out of all things, toilet paper. Just think if we'd made it out of hemp, we'd have enough toilet paper for the world. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm thankful that they're searching into shrooms and stuff like that. You know, I could solve the drug problem in the world. I could solve the drug problem in America. I could literally solve it, but they don't want to. And it could be solved, I think. Give me 1 sec. Let me grab my little windbreaker, because I'm going to sit outside. And it's got a little chill with the air. And I'll tell you exactly how we can do the drug thing. I've got the cure. I think I got the cure for that. Question is, would they even try it? And I'd say no. But the biggest drug dealer there is our government and stuff, you know. So they don't want to lose their business and everything. But here's my idea. Like I say, I don't want it just running rampant down the street and stuff. But I don't want people to go to jail for heroin. I don't want people to go to jail for oxycodone. I don't want people to go to jail for their habits like that. You know, if they enjoy a little of this, that, and the other. If people did their shit, if people went to work, called their dealer up, and their dealer met them at their house, and they did their drugs inside behind closed doors, nobody'd have a problem with it, would they? Because nobody'd know. But they always get it out in the open and stuff, and there you go. But nobody should be imprisoned because they do their jail time, they come back out and they get in the same thing, and it's just a revolving door. Okay? If you really, really, really want to change it, I've got a good idea, because nobody's going to quit until they want to. Period. I don't care. Until that person wants, nobody's going to. That person has to want to quit. I was an ex-cocaine head for I've been clean like 20 years now. I used to drink alcohol and I used to smoke tobacco. But they need to take and make camps. You know, take these bases. They've got these bases they don't use no more, army bases, this, that, and the other, and make them a drug camp. 18 and above. Free housing. Come out here. We'll give you all the stuff you want. And you don't have to worry that it's laced with this or laced with that. It comes straight from our pharmacy grade, la da 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 da. Here you go. You have visitation on the weekend in the area with your family and friends. Your family and friends don't have to worry. You're out on the street getting bad needles, bad drugs, this, that, and the other. And you can sit there and do drugs just like you want to. And you come out of one of two ways. You sit there and do drugs and come out in a pine box. Or you decide, damn, I've had enough. Let me go on the other side of the compound and go through 90-day treatment or whatever, and come back out. And if it don't work, well, go back in there. And see, if you do crimes in there, well, then you go to jail for the crimes. Okay? Thievery, hitting, assault, whatever. You're not going to jail. They come and get you out of the, there and take you to regular jail. You don't go to jail for the drugs. I think that would be a good way to do it. Well, Will, I agree with you on your property. On a person's property, I agree with you. But not outside of your property. You know what I mean? Now, yeah, if you're at a bin or something like that and it falls under that, but you gotta think about that. I don't want a bunch of naked people running down the street shooting hair and they're all in front of the kids during a Christmas parade or something. When you say anything. So, because a lot of people are crazy, man. A lot of people are crazy. But the anything, yeah. I think if you owned your land and stuff, nobody should be able to tell you what you do while you're on your land and whatnot. And like I say, if back in the day everybody was smart enough and their drug dealers come to their house, they weren't out stealing, so nobody knew that they was, how, nothing. They got their drugs, they did them at the house, boom, 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 and life went on. But when it all went to the streets, what happened? And then everybody had to start stealing and shit, and, Yeah, nobody's affected by your choice. That's why I'm saying on your property. But if you come off your property and bring it down, a park, a this, a that, a baseball game, yeah, the people have just the right, the same, they have the same right, whatnot, not to see it as you do to want to do it. You know what I mean? I'd have to draw the line where things that kids and stuff can see. But other than that, like in China, they got opium bins and this, that, and the other. Hey, if it's behind closed doors or something and the kids don't see it and whatnot, like bars are, I'm with you. But it just can't be, you should be able to do anything you want. No, they tried that out in California. It don't work. All them people were running up and down the street shooting. No, it don't work at all. No. Got to have a little bit of ground base. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Will. And I knew that's what you meant. Well, my friends, please check me out on Facebook. I got a couple more things to do before it gets dark. I got to feed my dogs and stuff. I can't do much after dark with my bad eye here. Please come back and join me anytime. I try to do these every day. Facebook, I do them at 7 p.m. And then I do them at 4:20. This is all Mountain Standard Time. It's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand. And if we try, we can all get along. My dogs, Jack and Lila, love you. I love you. Jesus loves you. Hope to see you tomorrow. Peace out, my friends.